I feel I could talk for 5 hours alone on just you two. I don't even know where to start.
Well, I'll start. Maul, did you own a Tricky Ricky t-shirt?
No.
Maul, where are you from?
I'm
Are you?
from
I don't know if
uptown.
you're from the Bronx or Harlem because they both are called uptown.
Well,
So let's just say both.
I lived in the Bronx, but
All right, so you're from Harlem in my story.
yeah,
All right, so
my family's from Harlem.
So did you listen to Dipset?
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Were you sad about?
Dipset.
Huh?
He was in Dipset.
Well, I'm getting to there.
I'm getting to that.
So you did. Were you sad about the breakup?
Yeah.
I would like to know what hip hop breakups you were sad about. This is high up there, right?
This might
Jimmy
be,
and Cam, Dipset,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah, Jay and Dame is one.
They're both friends to the show. Our adoration for Dipset is well documented. Now, a lot of this stuff that they discussed, I already knew. Right? I'm sure that some of y'all, well, no, maybe not y'all listening, but some people already knew a lot of this stuff. What did y'all get from any of this?
Well, let's start with Jimmy. Let's start with Jimmy's interview with Flex first before we get into Cam's whole situation. I think it was interesting. We knew that Jimmy and him obviously had a problem, but to see someone who has been the goon, if you will, of Dipset break down in that type of way and discuss their relationship was a bit odd. Huh?
Yeah, use the word breakdown.
What would you
think
call
it's appropriate?
it? Yeah, I didn't mean it in a negative way.
He got emotional.
Yeah.
He didn't break down. Like, he wasn't bawling. No pun.
No, but certainly was upset about how he had been treated within that friendship for years.
What it is when you are as close as Jimmy and Cam were, and he just got to a point. It's just emotional because it hurts. It's like, nigga, you my brother, like, you know what I'm saying. So, and I'm saying real shit right now, and I'm speaking, and you start reliving the things that you went through. Like, it was a lot of things that Jimmy frontlined and Jimmy put his neck out for, like real street shit. And to feel like all of that was for nothing, and now y'all don't even speak, that shit hurts. That would hurt anybody that was really friends. Like, we like brothers. Like, you wore my clothes, you slept in my house, I slept in your house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we was on the road and nobody respected Dipset, I was the one jumping in the crowd, punching niggas in their face. Like, that type of shit, that hurts. When you look years later and you like, yo, we don't even speak anymore. That shit hurts. And I understood where it was coming from for Jim.
Yeah, and we know, we don't know Cam, but we know how Cam has operated in the public eye. I didn't think he would react the same way with that tweetgram or whatever. I still think it's hilarious that Cameron still uses tweetgram. But
Yeah, me too.
him saying, I'll tell everything except I won't be crying, to kind of put Jimmy down even more, I thought was even more distasteful, especially coming from him, even though we know he is like a guy that jokes a lot.
Cam comes across to me as somebody that is afraid to be vulnerable.
I can see that.
Like, he doesn't want to let his guard. Like, Jimmy went up there, that interview, he didn't give a fuck. He let his guard down. He told it what it was. He spoke from his heart, how he really felt. And I think Cam is still standing behind this too cool shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't play that card when it's your brother. It's okay to be vulnerable when speaking about my brother, when speaking about my family.
Well, when Cam was doing the Instagram live shit, he even said during his story, this is corny that I'm doing this.
Right.
This is corny that we doing this.
Right.
Especially when a nigga got my phone number.
Right.
That part gets me, though. The whole that.
Go
That's
ahead.
when you got my phone number, because Cam has always been making it his business to point out the fact that I got you blocked on shit. I got you like
Yeah.
we don't. Yeah, he might have his phone number, but the way Cam presents everything is almost like, can he really reach out to you if he want to?
I want y'all to tell me who y'all think is full of shit here. I don't want to sugarcoat any of this. Actually,
there's three sides to every story.
I don't know if anybody's full of
shut
shit.
the fuck up. All right, just stop. If all y'all niggas lost y'all nuts, so let me talk.
No.
Y'all lost your nuts.
Hold on. I'm not saying
okay.
anybody is. I wouldn't say full of shit, but I would say in this situation, like I said, I think Jim was the more. He was really speaking from.
I believed everything.
All right,
Jimmy
listen.
said.
Because y'all don't want to be real niggas, then shut the fuck up and let me talk. No, because I don't want to do that. Cam, you don't know that making a Tricky Ricky t-shirt for your fucking man is wild. But wait, time out. That's not even the part that I was wild at. I don't even care about that. You made a t-shirt, niggas play around, you joke around, have a blast.
Right.
Dog, when he said You told me you wasn't doing nothing with Byrdgang, so I copyrighted it.
Yeah.
I would have fucked him up immediately. I'm fucking you up. What are you talking? I don't care if you're my brother. You getting fucked up immediately.
Yeah.
That's why I say
I don't understand that.
I get Jim saying he stole millions. I mean, it could have been millions. It could have been.
Somebody make sense of Cam publishing Byrdgang for me.
Now, from what I saw, the reaction,
copywriting Byrdgang.
The reactions to that, people defending Cam by saying, well, he asked Jim, what was you doing?
I don't give a fuck.
I'm agreeing with you.
What he asked him.
I'm agreeing with you, but this is the defense I'm seeing is, well, he asked him what he was doing. Jim said, no, listen, this is just another nickname for Dipset. So Cam like, all right, if you're not making no movement and running with it, I'm going to do it.
So now stop, because I don't want a very important message to get lost here. Kids, build your brand and copyright it.
Absolutely.
The Patriots copyright everything that they think might be applicable 20 years from now.
Right.
They just added 2 more. I don't remember, but they're not applicable yet.
Blitz for 6.
Yeah.
And no days off, which is wild because the dude Stretch on Twitter been doing no days off fitness shirts and everything for the last year and a half.
Well, Wale was doing that shit well before them.
Well, every artist, own your shit, build your brand, continue to add value to your brand. I just want to tell you that.
I mean, I totally understand
and own
business.
your brand.
Business is business, and of course, people get snaked in business. But I still hold morally to me. I don't do that to my mans. I'll say, you know what, Jimmy? I'll go in with you and copyright it because I obviously have been in this game a lot longer than you on the business side. That's dumb. Let's copyright it.
It all comes down to, when you're a crew and your team, everybody gets a plate. You know what I'm saying? So, Jim, that's your plate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going, that's yours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if you feel like he was moving wrong with it, yo, this is what you need to do, Jim. Copyright it. This is yours. This is your, get this shit bubbling.
I didn't like that.
Period.
I didn't like Cam saying that if Jim put Stack's album out and Max B's project out, that their futures might have been different.
I thought that was some real sucker shit to say.
It's tasteless.
Yeah.
It's classless. And as a Cam fan, killer. Like, I go back to Children of the Corn.
Right.
Like, y'all was talking my shit. I start at Harlem. I don't want Jersey people to get this misconstrued. Right. My projects is 1809. That's Freaky Zeke's projects. I go back with all the people that they name. Bloodshed, Big L, I was sitting there schooling sin on all of this Harlem history, and I'm like, God damn, I'm a Harlem nigga on the low. Right. And shout out to all the Harlem people, because it was a Harlem chat room in the Insta Live.
It definitely was. Yeah.
I was in London just watching. I seen Rory's bitch ass in there making jokes, flirting with bitches. You can get in trouble.
Flirting with bitches.
Yo, niggas gotta stop trying to flirt with bitches on the Insta comments and shit. Yeah. But yeah, I saw Ice in there. I saw a bunch of Harlem hoes in there. That was like one big New York chat room. Exactly. I didn't like that comment from Cam, and it brought me back. My memory is bad, but it brought me back to the many conversations I had with Stack about Jim. Mm-hmm. Because Stack, when he wanted to know, he was frustrated with Clue. Mm. And he was like, listen, I'm heating up out here. I have records. I have a bunch of records. Mm. Clue, you already know. If anybody know, you know. Mm. But Jim is talking this over here. What you think? And me and Jim, I think it had tension at one point. Not nothing serious, but like bullshit tension. I don't know. I don't even remember if that's true. But I remember that only because I said, you should fuck with Jim. Go over there. Seems like he's building a roster. It seems like your style
fits that.
Yeah. Fits that there.
I remember when Hustler's Poem, Jim's first album, Stack was in the quarter, and me and Biggs went to the studio to hear it. Like Jim told Biggs, yo, let's go come to the studio to hear the album. And Stack was in there, and I remember sitting talking with Stack, and I'm like, yo, man, I've been a fan of yours for years, like, and he was telling me, he was like, yo, like, this situation is great at Pop, like, this is it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like me, Jim, like, and that's when they played the record with him, Stack, and Wayne. Mm-hmm. They played that.
Yeah.
I told Stack, I said, dog, you out of here.
I do believe that, and I didn't like that comment because I do believe that Jim had every intention on doing something with Stack and Max.
Yeah.
They was on all these fucking records. I don't care if they was Jim records.
Right.
I don't care if they was Jim records.
Right.
Not only that, he put a mix like.
Ain't that how it's supposed to fucking go anyway? What are you talking about, Cam?
You introduce your people under you.
Yeah.
And also, I didn't like how Cam kind of just downplayed like Jimmy was never there.
That's
Like
what
we
that's
watched.
what I didn't like.
I mean, granted, I wasn't in your circle, but dog, I saw you with Jim Jones for fucking 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
Cam-
making it seem like he popped up around the Rockefeller deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cam, you can't tell us that. I get it. People think that you and Jim grew up together, but when you say no, we didn't, but we met at around 19, nigga, y'all grew up together.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's
You're
growing
still
up together.
growing
Yeah.
at that age.
Absolutely.
So listening to this Cam and Jimmy shit, you know, and because I'm so self-centered, I just relate it all back to me. My biopic would be better than niggas think, because it wouldn't be about me. Let me be clear. First of all, is the word biopic or biopic?
Biopic.
I don't like biopic. Biopic. I'm saying that way. But so I don't want to confuse the listeners. But my biopic wouldn't be about me.
Right.
It would be about what I've seen in the music industry. So I remember that deal, and I remember the Cameron Rockefeller signing party at Limelight when me and Dill bum rushed over there because I was on Def Jam, but nobody knew who I was. They was popping at Limelight. That might have been the last good party at Limelight, now that I'm thinking about it. All the hoes, ranges, minks, jewelry, they was rocking. But the word there was Jay was mad then. Everybody talking about Jay was coming to Limelight. No, he ain't. What are y'all talking about? Jay and Dame was at odds then. Not odds, but we knew something was...
You felt the tension.
What? So I loved hearing that story about the old boy beat, the beat CD, the Just Blaze shit, because I believe I just was there and I remember all of that shit. But the fact that this garners so much attention now, today, right? And even Cam, at the end of it, he posted the numbers from his live stream. And he said this is all during pre-Grammy and, you know, whatever was going on. Obviously, people still have a genuine, New Yorkers have a genuine concern, and we're invested in Dipset, right?
Yeah, but it's not even so much New Yorkers, because even when you go out of town, the first thing, when they say you from New York, oh, why you not dressed like Jim? Like, the girls say that. Like, why you not dressed like Jim Jones? Why you know Cam, and it's like,
I don't know what girls you're talking to.
No, this is no, but you
none of them bitches are saying that to me.
Dipset, if people never been to New York, Dipset is what
is New York, how they
thinks
identify.
New York
Yes, I agree.
Is what I'm saying.
I agree.
They think that that's how you're supposed to talk, that's how you're supposed to walk, that's how you're supposed to dress.
I know. So when you tell me that y'all have friction and y'all will never speak again,
yeah, that's crazy.
Because the nigga fell in love. You made some T-shirts.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You fucking copyrighted his brand after he tried to escape the brand from the brand that you had full control of. Yeah. It's real hard to be grateful and have an attitude. Right. That's what I got from Jimmy shit. It looked like he's extremely grateful for all that Cam has done, and it looks like he's hurt.
He's hurt at how it fell apart.
Yeah.
He's hurt because he felt like he was the loyal one. Like, yo, I thought you was my brother, and you making it seem like, oh, we were just cool.
So now,
he wasn't my brother at all.
So now I bring it full circle, and this interview has given me such a better understanding of Jim Jones.
Yeah.
Jim Jones's entire career is full of hurt.
Yeah. What really stuck out to me, and I didn't notice until Jim said it, was that Cam had never been to a Jim Jones show.
And then Cam didn't admit to that, but he didn't deny it.
Right.
Yeah.
He didn't admit to it, but he didn't deny it. So now if I have to guess here, I feel like, yeah, there was some friction from some maybe shit that happened. Jim did go to E1 to get his own shit. Yeah, I'm sure whatever Dipset had going on helped him get a better deal. But he went over there to escape, build his own fucking shit. I could see Cam hating on that. I could not hating. I could see Cam feeling a way that Ballin' is the biggest song ever from that collective.
Yeah.
Bigger than Old Boy.
But why?
Bigger than whatever. Why?
Yeah. Why, if your man is doing well? And
Yeah,
obviously
that's the
you're
part I
on
don't
top.
understand.
No, I don't understand.
I would never feel some type of way about my man blowing up. Like, that's crazy.
Everybody can say that because it's not easily disproven. And that's why I don't put much weight to it when people say that. Newsflash. People are mad at their man every single day.
Yeah.
Every single day, people are mad at their man doing better than them. Just because your heart is full of all this morality and these values, don't think that that's happening in the universe.
I get that.
So
I get
And
that.
I'm sure if you think hard enough, you could think of some people in your head that maybe have feelings toward their man that's doing better.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
name
Yeah,
some
yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
I know
sure.
it exists. I'm just
Yeah, it
saying I
exists.
cannot understand.
Yeah, like I can
not,
never understand it though. I know it exists, but I
Yeah.
can never understand that.
And
like
I'm not
that,
saying
that
I'm the most
never
morally
enters
great
my
person.
mind. If my man blows up, I'm mad. That I don't even understand that thought process.
We want that. You
Yeah,
want your
like,
man,
if
all
you
right,
blow up,
somebody
nigga, we
make
all
it
hot.
good. Like,
We all hot. I'm gonna fuck some of the same bitches. That's you can't fuck all the bitches. You know what I'm saying? You can't drive all the cars. Like I'm gonna have the range one day when you got the Benz. Like that's just my thought. Like
And I'm doing amazing.
yeah, like and I'm eating too.
I'm the second rapper on Rockefeller at the moment.
Yeah, like I'm not mad at I don't understand that. Like we all if you blow, I blow, nigga, we all we the crew. Our crew is hot. It's Dipset. It's Byrdgang, nigga, we all hot. I don't understand that thought process. I'm sorry.
No,
And if
time out.
I don't understand it.
No. When Certified Gangster came out with Game, the Rough. When the Rough came out, Certified Gangster, the Rough came first.
Yeah,
I remember.
that's right.
Cam was cold as a fuck. Nobody cared about Cam. If am I lying?
No.
What was that?
I don't
4
know.
or 5?
No.
Certified? No.
07,
We certified. That was definitely
07,
05.
08.
0708.
No, it's not
Certified
05.
Gangster was
Certified Gangster
07?
is 07, 08. Yes.
No.
Google it. We have computers
I was
here.
in high school when Balling came out,
Yo,
and I was
that could've
out of
been
high
07.
school in 2008.
Certified Gangster was
That was
early.
05.
We don't ever have to argue. We all have computers.
It might
It's
be
more fun.
05.
It's way more fun to argue.
All right, well, let's
Figure-
argue
you
then.
figure, all right, you figure the album came out 04. So the Rough had to be before that.
It's
Damn.
Yeah, I knew I'm not bugging.
Jim's first album.
Because Ballin' wasn't until like
all right,
06,
I'm
07.
way older than I thought.
Yeah, that's
All
crazy.
right, so wait, time out. All right, so I take that back. Cam is still
Yeah,
on
he's
our
the fucking
minds.
man. Nah, Cam is the man still at that point. At least in New York.
When Baby Girl comes out, is Cam the man? Is Cam thought of?
No.
My
That's-
point is,
that's-
there was a time in Jim's career where Jim was numero uno front man, Dipset,
Absolutely. Yeah,
I agree.
and Cam was in Ohio because everybody thought that niggas ran him to Ohio, which is why he addressed it.
Right.
Like Cam addressed a lot of shit. He addressed a whole lot. I just won't ever understand if Rory tell me, yo, I'm starting Henny Palooza. I don't even. If he's starting Jameson Palooza, and I
Sounds
go
kinda
home and fucking copyright it. I'm beating the dog shit out of myself. I don't get that. So y'all fans could co-sign that shit under the comments and all of that. Listen, that's nuts to me. That's nuts. I don't see how.
And I do want to point one of Jimmy's faults, which was a discussion on the timeline, was the loyalty and the fault of that. Because even through that bullshit, Jimmy was still very publicly loyal. And I just think some people are built with that code and feel really uncomfortable doing otherwise.
Can we chime in with two of the greatest Royce bars ever that apply to everybody? What's the fucking loyalty fucking 2 bars that are the greatest bars ever that I stole from him?
It was on 100. Down to 4 with people I find as loyal as me, which is probably why loyalty is my
I'm
downfall.
like royalty around y'all. Down to 4 with niggas I feel are as loyal as me, which is probably why loyalty is my downfall. It applies to so many artists. So many artists. I do believe that Jimmy has been a victim of his own loyalty. I do believe that.
That's
Let me
what I
tell
took
you.
from it.
Let me tell you one thing I took from that
Exactly
interview.
what I took from
Let me
it.
tell you one thing I did take from that interview, though, and I'll end it at this. I hate cancers.
You hate what?
Cancers. I hate.
I
I
paying attention
had
to that shit, so.
Yeah, me neither.
I had zero idea that Jim was a cancer, and I'm watching this interview saying, Jim seems a little sensitive